Welcome to aminacademy.com. In Cambridge International A and AS level mathematics, let us discuss about modulus function. What is modulus function? A modulus function is a function with a gives the absolute value of a number or variable. It produces the magnitude of the number of variables. It is also termed as an absolute value function. The outcome of this function is always positive no matter what inputs has been given to the function. For example, we are giving one function. If we give the value for x negative or positive, the final y value must be always positive. It's called a modulus function. Let us consider some examples so we can understand this concept. Look at here. Suppose a line this this line is y equal to f of x. Now, so if you put the modulus of this function, that means here what you noticed from this function here y equal to f of x. For any value of x, it gives the value of y as positive as well as negative. But this function, any value of x, the y gets always positive values. Negative area is cut. This is what we call modulus of y equal to f of x. That is y equal to f of x equal to modulus of x, means absolute value of x it gives. You can say f of x equal modulus x. The function gets the value after it gives value for x even negative or positive, then always y value must be positive. This means absolute value of x. That function gives f of x equal to absolute value of x. Now, suppose some function f of x equals x plus 3 absolute. What do you mean that? Put value of f of 1 gives 1 plus 3 equal 4. If you give value of f of 5, what happened to this? X is, if you give minus 5, x is minus 5 plus 3, which gives minus 2. But the final value of absolute value of minus 2 is 2. Even if you are giving the value negative, x as negative, that functions gives the final value as positive. Now, let us sketch some values. Y equal 1 minus x. How to sketch this value in a graph? Look at here. Here, y equal to 1 minus x gives, suppose we change the color, This is, suppose it is equal, y equal 1 minus x. And this, one more function, as it is, this function gets y equal absolute of 1 minus x. How it comes now? Look at here. This point go like, and the negative side of x will go as positive only. So this function is modulus x. Means here this positive x, positive y, here positive y, positive x, negative x. Look at here, this y equal to 1 minus x is the function. Here the function y equal to modulus of, that is absolute value of 1 minus x, gives this way, only positive values both sides. Now inequalities will solve. Look at here. Solve absolute value of x plus 4 is lesser or equal to 4. How to solve this one? Here, this means x plus absolute value of x plus 4 gets the value positive x plus 4, that is here this absolute value of x plus 4 gets this way. It is greater than minus 4 and greater than minus 4 and lesser or equal to positive 4. That means absolute value of x plus 4 is lesser or equal to 4, which means that absolute value of x plus 4, that means after giving the limits both sides, we can we can remove this absolute symbol. That means we have to split both ways here. Minus 4 is lesser. Minus 4 is lesser x plus 4, and minus x plus 4 is greater than minus 4, and x plus 4 is lesser than this side. Here, how to do this one? Then solve x is lesser or equal to minus 4, that is x is lesser or equal to minus 8. This side, x is 4 minus 4, x is lesser or equal to 0. Therefore, so what's final result? So which implies x is lesser or equal to minus 8 and lesser or equal to 0. Now one more example. 5 minus absolute value of x minus 2 greater than 1, which implies look, 5 minus 1 is greater than x minus 2, which means this minus 1 go this side, left side, that is 5 minus 1. So 5 minus 1, 4, we know that. x minus 2. Then this inequality symbol we can write splitting like, look at here, that is x minus 2 is x minus 2 is greater than minus 4 and lesser than 4. Means that absolute symbol of x minus 2 is split as x minus 2 as positive, which is greater than minus 4 and which is lesser than plus 4. Now splitting both way, that is minus 4 is lesser than x minus 2, then minus 4 plus 2 x. So minus 4 plus 2 is minus 2 is lesser than x. This side is x minus 2 is lesser than 4, x is lesser than 4 plus 2, and this x is lesser than 6. So in general we can write x is greater than minus 2 and lesser than 6. This is a solution set for this equation, that is 5 minus x modulus x minus 2 is greater than 1 gives this values. Now let us solve some equations with inequalities. So x plus 3 is lesser than 5. Here, which means x plus 3 is x plus 3 is greater than minus 5 and lesser than 5. So we can get it minus 5 is lesser than x plus 3 and x plus 3 is lesser than 5. So therefore x is greater than minus 5 plus 3 and x is lesser than 5 minus 3. So minus 2 is lesser than x, x is lesser than 2. So in general solution we have x is greater than minus 2 and lesser than 2. Now further solve this. Look at this example. 2x minus 1. If 2x minus 1 is lesser equal to x minus 2 absolute. Look at this. How to solve this one? Here 2x minus 1 will take first. 2x absolute is 2x minus 1. If you take positive is like no. Before that, we'll let us solve this by using sketching only. You can solve this one. Yeah, first we'll draw one sketch for this. Look at here. First, we'll draw a line for y equal to 2x minus 1. This is y equal absolute value of 2x minus 1. Here, next, we'll do with some different color. Y equal x minus 2. Next one, y equal to y equal x equal here 1, y equal to here, y equal to 2. Now, this is y equal mod y equal absolute value of x minus 2. Here, by solving this, look at here, 2x minus 1 is first, we will keep equal things first, x minus 2. Then one method is solving to one solving is here using the fact that using the fact of absolute value of a equal absolute value of b, which gives a square equal to b square. Regarding that, squaring both sides, 2x minus 1 the square equal x minus 2 the square. Expanding 2x minus 1 square is 4x square minus 4x plus 1, which is equal x minus 2 whole square is x squared minus 4x plus 4. So solving this, connecting this one, 3x squared, that is 4x squared minus x squared is 3x squared minus 4x cut both sides, and 1 minus 4 is minus 3 equal to 0, therefore gives x equal plus or minus 1, that is 3x squared equal to 3, x squared equal to 3 by 3 is 1 plus or minus 1. So we got x equal minus 1 or x equal 1. Now next is when x equal that is 2x minus 1 is lesser or x lesser to x minus 2 absolute. Therefore, so the solution of inequality is minus 1 to plus 1. Yeah, this is a minus 1 to plus 1, that is x equal to minus 1 Solution is x equals x equals minus 1 minus 1 or x equal to 1. We can write it this as x is lesser than x is greater than minus 1 and lesser than 1. So far we discussed about modulus function and some solving simple problems in inequalities. We have done. Please subscribe our YouTube channel.